Hey, yo, crypto in health. You want to know how crypto is working in health? We come to you every day with juicy news on wealth, wellness, and well-being. We're broadcasting to you live from 1.4 degrees south of the equator and 37 degrees east of the central meridian. I like to tell you we're right in the cryptographic middle of the world. You're with me, Scholastica Mugi, and I'm coming to you at 0900 hours Coordinated Universal Time UTC here on the Ubricoin channel. You're just in time, guys. I welcome you to this brand new week, and again, we're blessed to be alive. And I hope wherever you are you staying safe, you're staying at home if you can, and of course, you're sanitizing using an alcohol-based sanitizer. You're washing your hands as frequent as possible with soap and water. You're wearing your mask while in public, and also keeping social distancing. Very important things to do. So guys, we've been able to keep our heads above water so far, and this is only because of God's mercies and his endless love upon our lives. So we know that he's also going to take us through this week safely, and we shall overcome, guys. So I welcome you once more, and of course to my loyal fans, mad love to you people. Grace, Naomi, Shiko, Irene, Barbara, Abed, Susan, Evans, Betty, JJ, Jojo, David Muturu, Miss Kindness for Cherry Productions, Madam Beatrice Marango, Joyce of Seattle, Dr. Stephen Karanja, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, Kimani Kamau, Eglantin, Lonperia, Romario, Producer Purity, Pinch 254, Tom, Samuel Gatua, Brian Rakoi, Ian Mwangi, Jacob Yator, Paul Njoroge, J. Nelson, The Prince, Triza, Justin, Mohammed Ali, Global Trader, Ruth Owino, Jen Gashugu, Irene Kiaton, Engineer Masinga, The Comical Canadian, Mark Waweru, Stephen Opanga, Raja Usman, Veronica Mwangi, Solomon Mushemi, Justus Kimeli. Of course, to our gang for the Ubricoin Masterclass, Trading Masterclass, mad love to you also. Charles Care, David Ogutu, Mr. Mbugwa Kimani, Ruth Owino, Daniel, Jessica, John, Flower, Isaac Kithua, David Sainati, Joyce Rorie, Pastor Zippy Minor, The Jugunas, Mr. Mbuthia, Bishop Mackenzie, Jacob Yator, Chiza, Job, Steve Nyabuto, Alpha Nyota, Washira, SM Pwani, Jane Washira, Lynn Washira, Madam Beatrice Marango, Moses, Ian Mwangi, Jason Gore, and everybody else who intends to join us for this week. Feel much appreciation for the wonderful job that you are doing. Of course, today we're getting inspiration from 1 John chapter 5 verse 5 that says, "Who can defeat the world? Only the person who believes that Jesus is the Son of God." Yes, that is it. And now, after we have known that, we can now go to our COVID-19 term. We're looking at coronavirus clusters. And of course, on our crypto news segment, we look at an application of blockchain for supply management. And Eureka today, we are looking at more buy orders on Finexbox, which is putting a smile on our faces. And this is amazing. This just goes to show us that we're having more Ubricoin holders and more people are appreciating the fact that Ubricoin is the health crypto and it's here to stay and it's going to get better. So let us look at what coronavirus clusters is. Now, a cluster refers to an aggregation of cases of a disease. Now, a coronavirus cluster occurs when there is a concentration of infections in the same area at the same time. So coronavirus cluster definitely is a type of transmission pattern, and we're saying that it is occurring when there is a concentration of infections in the same area and at the same time. So that is it. Now you know when you hear the mention of a coronavirus cluster, you will know that it is the concentration of infections in the same area at the same time. Having said that, we can now get to our COVID-19 status here in Kenya. This is from the Ministry of Health, and now we're talking of 32,097 number of tested people. Then we have 672 confirmed cases. Then we are at 239 recovered, and at 32 deaths. That is the COVID-19 status. You can see what is happening. The curve is not flattening, the curve is rising, and so you know what to do. You know you need to protect yourself, protect your loved ones, and of course, good hygiene and the things that we keep on saying of washing your hands every day, sanitizing, keeping that social distancing, wearing your mask while in public, and not just being careless. This is the most important thing. And of course, you should be taking care of the most vulnerable and protect them and be their provider if you can. So guys, let's now cross over to our crypto news segment. We're looking at a news on Cointelegraph by Tana, right? Talks about Ripple partners could help pandemic supply chain. Now, Yoshitaka Kitao, Chief Executive Officer of Japanese financial giant SBI Holdings, has proposed Ripple partner with multinational companies in addition to financial institutions. His recommendation was partially influenced by Japan's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. Kitao, also a Ripple board member, talked to reporters gathered for an SBI conference call on April 28th. Now, the CEO said that his lawyers would attend Ripple's next executive committee and ask them to promote new partnership with multinational corporations like Big Shosha, a Japanese trading company. And I quote what he says: by adding multinational companies to the Ripple network and not just financial institutions, we can expect the number of cross-border payments to grow exponentially. Now, Kitao expects the application of blockchain for supply chain management to be a more pressing issue in the world following the coronavirus, saying SBI had seen a disruption in the supply chain for essential supplies during the pandemic. And I quote what he says: we realize how dependent we are on China for the supply of masks. We're in serious trouble. Now, Kitao thinks having transparency and traceability, which Ripple offers, will be more important in the future. And again, he quotes, you will have to operate multiple supply chains with some flexibility and think about which countries are better equipped to deal with a pandemic. Also, you need to figure out which countries make information freely available and cooperate with others around the world. End quote. So this is basically, guys, we're talking about blockchain solutions for COVID-19, and you can see the keywords here for you are transparency and traceability. That's what blockchain offers, and that's why people go looking for blockchain solutions even during this particular pandemic. Now, talking about looking for blockchain solutions and talking about the best crypto even during this COVID-19 and how we're going to overcome such pandemics is definitely looking for even a more permanent solution where we're going to boost our health systems, as well as being in a position to not get into contact with fiat money. Now, the only way to do this, and the only way we're going to have a cashless system, definitely is by us embracing the digital world. And of course, we're talking about the best crypto in health that this world has got to offer you is the Ubricoin. And to that effect, we want to say a big thank you to the people taking us to the next level each and every single day. We're not taking your participation for granted, guys. Every day we urge you to come on board and participate on the Ubricoin Trading Masterclass. You have done that. And so we are so thankful, and we are really humbled that we are now witnessing an amazing step and amazing progress for the Ubricoin on our exchanges. Now, particularly the Finexbox Exchange, we have witnessed more buy orders, and this just goes to show you that more people are buying the Ubricoins, and we want to encourage you, even as you buy, think about hodling. That's keeping the Ubricoins to yourself, so that the price also, this means that the price is gonna get better, and that means that what we're looking for and what you're looking for the Ubricoin to do for you is exactly what you're doing for it, and that is buying it. And of course, you keep doing the buying more and more, and of course, we are going to definitely, we're headed to the moon, that's for sure. So guys, thank you so much. And even I want to give you to welcome you once more for this new week as we participate in the Ubricoin Trading Masterclass at 3 p.m. East Africa time with Miss Susan, and she's going to be giving us a step-by-step guide once more on the various exchanges, and even she will be answering your questions, any questions that you have regarding creating an account, or maybe transferring your Ubricoins from one exchange to another. Whatever kind of questions you have, feel free to ask them at 3 p.m. East Africa time. Let us all meet there at for the Ubricoin Trading Masterclass. Let us join that Zoom class. It's an amazing one. It's a practical session that is going to definitely help you get better in as far as understanding and trading of cryptos is concerned. So guys, I've got to love you and leave you, but definitely not without a quote on yourself and the self-discipline that you should be having for yourself during this time. My takeout for COVID-19 definitely is on self-discipline. Now we're looking at a quote by an American minister, Henry Ward Beecher, who says, "Hold yourself responsible for a higher standard than anybody else expects of you. Never excuse yourself. Never pity yourself. Be a hard master to yourself and be lenient to everybody else." I have been your girl, Scholastica Mugi, and until tomorrow, it is goodbye for now. Ciao!